A pharmaceutical company has developed an IV drip process that has an advertised drip rate of 5 drops per minute. A sample of 10 drippers is taken from the process and tested by counting the number of drips that occur during a 10-minute span. The average for each dripper is found by dividing the total by 10. The results are shown here on the spreadsheet. We're going to use a t-test, and we're going to conduct a test of hypothesis to answer the question at a 95% confidence level. Is the process producing an IV drip device that averages 5 drops per minute? We're also going to use the confidence intervals to answer the same question. Now, it's true that a better way to do this would be to sample over time and to plot the results on a control chart. But let's just assume that this is the procedure and the requirement, and the manufacturer has no choice but to answer the question in this way. We're going to go up to the QI macros menu on Excel. We're going to click that menu. Now we have to select the data, and in QI macros we're going to go over to the stat wizard. I'm going to click that stat wizard, and a lot of things are going to happen that we'll get to later on, but for right now the critical thing is that the stat wizard is stopped and asked us to enter a confidence interval, and it's automatically filled in 0.95. That's the one we want, so we're going to click OK. Now it's asking for the test mean, and the test mean in our case is going to be 5, so that's the test mean we're interested in. We're going to again click OK, and the stat wizard is going to calculate a set of statistics including a p-two-sided, and that's a test of the hypothesis whether or not the mean is equal to the test mean. If that p-value is less than 0.05, we're going to fail to accept the null hypothesis and instead accept the alternative hypothesis that the mean is changed. Now you'll see that the p-value two-sided is 0.039. That is less than 0.05, so we're going to reject the null hypothesis. Now let's look at an alternative way of getting to the same answer. QI macros also calculated an entire set of statistics and a few graphs. And one of the graphs is going to be very interesting to us. It's the 95% confidence interval. And what you'll see if you look closely is the blue line, which represents the confidence interval on the mean, does not include the test value of 5. So we're going to conclude again at 95% confidence that the mean is not 5 and in fact has shifted. Our best estimate of what the mean actually is now is 4.8. That's the mean of our sample.